Our bidding for our sale is live, so please go on and bid often and bid early, and let's get some of those animals that you want and get them in the ring for futurity the next day. So let's go ahead and introduce our board of directors and have them say a few words.
Good morning, everybody. Certainly a privilege to be able to be here. Our president is on his way, so you only have to listen to the three of us talk. But certainly want to welcome you guys here. Thanks for the support on behalf of the board for you guys coming out and not only supporting the ILR, but the showcase, and certainly look forward to a good weekend. Congratulations. They know.
Tor Sorensen. I'm Benjamin Carruthers from Adamsville, Tennessee. I appreciate everybody being here. I especially appreciate some of the exhibitors that have brought new families. So appreciate that that the community is growing and that you're bringing more and more people. Good to see so many young kids. I especially am excited because last year we just had one sub-junior and this year we have several. So I think that that's a good thing to see our community growing. If you have any questions, please come and talk to us, and we're happy to help you in any way we can.
Morning, everybody. I'm Debbie Arendas from Ohio. I'm really happy to see everybody here. Glad to have you all here. Hope everybody has fun and enjoy yourself.
Okay, we're still making notes in case you didn't notice that. Again, I want to echo what they're saying. Thank you all for coming and being so patient with us. The weather's kind of got us a little bit, so we are normally done with check-in by now, and we still have a lot of farms who have not been able to arrive. So this morning, you're going to have Susan and I and Jean kind of split and going different directions. So if you need something, of course, feel free to stop one of us and ask, but understand that's why we're going to be kind of in many directions. I would like to take this time to recognize our sponsors. Without sponsors, of course, we can't have this show. It just helps it to continue year after year. So first of all, in our book, it has the entire list of sponsors. There's a few that are not on here that came in with the entries after Tuesday when the book was already printed. So please make sure and check the website out because all of our sponsors are listed on the website. And I know some of them aren't here, but if you are a sponsor that I announced this morning, please come up so you can also be recognized. So our diamond sponsor this year was Stephen and Tammy Fritz on the Fritz Farm. Mike and Wendy Gherkin, Hard Rock Llama Company. So those are going away. Scott and Michaela Parrish, Northern Lights Farming Company. Stand up here with your special thing. Mark and Susan Smith, Mark Smith Farms. And Tor Sorensen, Southwest Llama Company. So please give them a big round of applause. And I'll show you, Steve, this is actually kind of cool. So this is what is on the bottom of, hi, Charlie. Charlie's my second child. So this is the picture that's actually on the bottom of our registration. So that's straight off of our registration papers. It's kind of fun. I love you too, Charlie. And then again, just make sure if you see a sponsor in the book to thank them because it is very helpful to be able to also financially have some help so the show can run for all of us. Volunteers, that is my heart and soul. So I love my volunteers and I hope I take care of them well, but we are in need of some volunteers for performance. As you know, the Young family are still down there working, Jim and Pam, and I would like all of you to give them a big round of applause. They came in first thing yesterday morning, and it is just the two of them. And they did have a little bit of help from some people, so thank you for doing that. But they are working very hard, and we want to make sure that runs smooth. So I have a volunteer sign-up sheet. only ask if you can to give about an hour of your time because I know you also want to enjoy time with your friends and family. So if you are able to volunteer, I need gatekeepers, and we just do it by division. So if you want to do the senior division, you only have to be there for that time frame. I need petters for novice PR classes, and little kids can help us run carts. So it's going to be up here at the desk. Please, please sign up. Is that in office still? That form? Okay. Let's introduce judges. Okay, so we're going to let our judges introduce themselves. Again, give them a big round of applause for coming today.
Hi, I'm Elaine Brovon. I'm from here in Indiana. So the Hoosier State welcomes you all. If you're not from here, we're thrilled to have you here. I'll be doing youth halter as well as all of our fiber and walking fleece. So looking forward to meeting a lot of you today.
Hi, I'm Joy Bishop Forshee from Ohio. I appreciate all the exhibitors that are here, letting us look at their wonderful animals. I'm doing halter and performance, and I'll be taking some notes. So if we give me a little time to do that when you guys are coming through. So appreciate everything, and I know how hard it is to get here with all the kids and everything. So thank you for doing that.
Good morning. I'm Lisa Paquette from Ellsworth, Wisconsin. Thank you for having me today. Thank you for braving the weather and coming to the show. This has always been one of my favorite shows. So have a good time. If you have questions, ask questions. We're happy to answer. We're all approachable. And just above all, have a great time. Welcome.
Thanks. My name is Nick Hopley, and I really appreciate the opportunity to be here, evaluate your animals today. I'm going to be here for showmanship, for halter, and for performance. Just like all the other judges, I'm really open to being approached with questions. I really want us all to give a really big hand to our show superintendents for putting on this event, please. This is one of the first shows of the year for many of us, and I'm really excited to have a great time, and I hope that we keep our focus on the fun in the community and the opportunity that we have here at Spring Showcase.
Fine. Okay, so again, I want to kind of say something with the new exhibitors. If you are a new exhibitor, if you don't mind standing so we can give you a round of applause, and also know who you are so we can help as needed. So if you are a new exhibitor to the Spring Showcase, stand up and get your recognition. So we are growing. I love that. And if this is your first show, because I know there's several of those too, your very first show, please stand up as well. Wonderful. So please, please know that, again, much like the judges, we are all approachable. Ask for help. This whole community would love to do that. Potty piles, we have them located down at the other end. You can kind of see them. They're the three-sided stalls. And I do ask a huge favor, because we are going to be using this ring for showmanship as well. Please, if your animal does go in this ring, please clean it up. Because we were already out here this morning and last night doing that. So, and normally we don't use this ring, so it's not a big deal. But if they do, please clean it up, because otherwise tomorrow or Saturday is going to be a long showmanship class. Okay, so we have some exciting news. This is a lot of notes. Futurity. So you can still enter classes. Futurity can be entered up until the end of the auction on Saturday. So all of those auction animals can go into it. But this year, the Futurity Committee voted, along with the ILR board's approval, to offer $500 Best of Show male and $500 Best of Show female guaranteed payouts. And they also added a payout scale. So that payout scale is going to be up here, and we would love to have you guys sign up for that. It's just a fun class. It's a 3-judge system. So you're getting 3 opinions that are merged together for placings. So even those 3 judges don't know where it's going to end up. So fun class. Please make sure you sign up. If you are not sure what it is, there are Futurity members here. You can stand up as well and wave. I am one of them. I know Parrish. So yeah, come see one of us and we will help you get signed up as well. Sienna, Yep. So if you have questions, please ask us. We do still have the silent auction. It is located back there. If you have items for it, please drop them off. Our fiber is going to take place back here along the wall. And we want to thank Kim Scheschinger, who is clerking, and Elaine, of course, is our fiber judge. So if you have something to drop off, it will be in that area. Okay, and then I don't know if you guys saw them, we have some boxes in the office, and then there's going to be one over at the concession stand, and we'll have one up here at the desk. So one of our community members, Matt Fruits, is unable to be here. He's had some major health issues, and we're going to try and raise some money for him as well at this show. They need that in order to get a lung transplant. So Aaron and Megan are here, and wave your hand, Aaron. So if you have any questions, we have his story kind of up there. If you would like to give a Goodwill donation, please just see us. Those are available and located, and we'll talk and discuss this a little bit more on Saturday as well. But please know that he has been in the industry for longer than I have, I think. And he used to run our youth activities at the gathering. So a wonderful volunteer, a wonderful family. Okay, I think this is the last thing. Schedule. Again, it is located on the first page of your book. This is correct. The website is correct. So if you have any questions, you can reference here first. If you still have questions, come find one of us. We are going to start this morning with novice in the 3 performance rings and youth halter in this first ring. Fiber will not start until after youth halter because our fiber judges is our youth halter judge. And I know we have second place, right? Yep. If you are a second place youth performance winner, Greg Hall is here with Simplicity Farms, and he will let you pick out, design, and go home with a lead row. So make sure you see him. He is located right over here on row 6. So I think we're ready. Are you guys excited? Oh, no, we're not. Most important people. I want to also recognize Mike and Jean Homschild. And Bill and Marie Safried. These are amazing volunteers who give their time, effort, weeks and months in advance, and usually with Jean, me calling her weeks and a months after. So please always appreciate them and just know that they're here on their time to give to all of you. So let's have a great show. Oh, Tor.
Just one last thing before we get started. Last year, I spent an awful lot of time driving and coming up with random ideas. And so the idea kind of struck me about approaching Isaac and Allie and seeing if they wouldn't want to take on a little project. And I donated this male. They took him home from ALSA Nationals and did some training on him with the idea that we were going to do sort of a scholarship thing and award this llama if we had any applications. And so I'm going to turn it over to these 2 young people and let them tell you about it and the selection process. And hopefully we're going to be able to continue with this program in the future. We've already had people reach out and say, hey, we'd like to donate. So thank you to all that applied and the parents and the support that those kids had. And to this young couple standing right here next to me, they've done just a tremendous job. So here we go.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Tor. Of course, I think Tor deserves a lot of credit because he donated Shane and came up with the idea for the program. And does a lot for everybody. But Tor came up to us about Shane at ALSA Nationals and had suggested this, and we were super excited about it. And like Tor said, we didn't know if we'd get any applications. We ended up getting over 30 applications. So there was a ton of interest in that. All of them were incredible. I got the opportunity to look at a few of them, and then we put together a selection committee that sorted through all of the applications and ranked them. And at the end of the day, it was really close between first and second, but the winner was Megan Prince. If you want to stand up. So Megan, one Shane, we'll get to show him this weekend. So you see Megan with Shane, make sure to find her and congratulate her. But we're super excited about this, and like Tor said, hopefully we can continue it in the future. And if you applied and did not win, please, please, please apply next year because we hope to continue it as well.
Just have him up here.
He's dirty.
Lisa, you just dropped something. And then one other thing, and again, here was a situation of me having some hours to think about stuff, and I think it was on my way to Kelsey Robinson's wedding last year that I had this idea, and I had kind of toyed with it, and I felt that I needed to call Merlene Anderson because it was her right to say no if she didn't want to do this, but I thought with Daryl passing last year, we needed to do something to honor him. And so I concocted this idea and throughout the winter worked with the lady that built it. And a lot of you saw that trophy in there. They're still accepting entries. And it would be nice to honor him, even if you don't think you really have a shot to want to come out here. Marlene's going to be here tonight, and she's going to be one of the judges, along with our two halter judges, and then Mike Comschild. So it's going to be an evaluation of those four. But I think that when I talked to Merlene, I said, I want to make this a personal thing. And so tell me three of Daryl's favorite llamas, and we're going to have those. And that's inscripted on that trophy. So it was an honor for me to be able to do that because he was certainly an inspiration to me and kind of took me in under wing many years ago. And I worked this show when they ran it quite a few times. So if you haven't seen it, it really is pretty neat. I had no idea when I started working with this gal, and it was only a week ago that I got the thing, and I was kind of sweating bullets there for a little bit. But I think they were going to go out. If you haven't seen it, it is going to be out here. So I would encourage you, if nothing else, to be here and not only support the llama industry, but Merlene as well tonight when that class happens. So thank you guys.
Yes, and thank you. Isaac left us. I am just going to say really quick, Tor and Isaac, of course, have been doing the sales. So if you need anything from the two of them, Isaac is also part of our committee and wasn't up here earlier. And Kelsey Wright did promotions and Willoughby. So if you see any of these people or them, understand that they are also volunteers and running to make sure this show runs for you. You can still enter Futurity, Jackpot Obstacle, Best Herd, Best Trio, your group classes, and because we changed the date of Youth Skillathon, you can still enter that as well. So if you need to enter any of those classes, please do so this morning or afternoon. So again, Futurity can be entered all the way up till the end of the sale. Jackpot Obstacle, Best Herd, Best Trio, group classes, and Skillathon. And here is the beautiful trophy. Okay, let's get this show started. We're going to start with novice. Of course, ring one is probably we'll start our course. So if you are a novice exhibitor, please head down to ring one and we'll get you started there. And then give me about 10 minutes and then we'll start youth halter. Real quick, if you have a novice animal and you are in your youth halter, you can pause. We'll start down in novice. We'll get your walk-in through, and then we'll do your youth halter. You will have plenty of time to get through. We will not close the gate on you. And you guys all know that I am not too proud to beg, and I am doing that right now because I don't have anyone signed up for novice to help at the gates. So if you can please make your way over and help us to run the gates at novice, I can even trade you out halfway through, but I need gatekeepers and a petter and a card runner for novice. 3 gatekeepers.
Okay, so I've got my grandma signed up. She's gonna be back.